Tonight on Police 10-7, domestic violence meets police head-on.
Evening.
And a routine stop on the streets of Auckland.
Unfortunately for you, you're going to be coming with us.
Lifts the lid on a stash of drugs.
He's currently trying to get in.
He's been breaking items, any sort of weapons or anything like that?
No negative, no weapons. Appears he's throwing things around. He's ripped up Aaron from his bed and he's currently pushing his way into her bedroom. She's trying to keep him out.
Domestic disputes are among the most difficult jobs police have to deal with. And this call-out for Dunedin Constables Rhys Munro and Darren Huddleston is going to be no exception.
We're just on our way to a domestic involving a female and male. Last we heard is that...
Now cut the phone cord or unplug the phone.
Copy, not far away. Female's been locked in the bedroom trying to get away from her partner. He's smashing. Last reports he's broken into the room, cut the phone cord. So we'll see what we can do. Just up here. Copy 10-7.
The address and its occupants are well known to police, and when they arrive, they find Gary already waiting for them.
Well, we want to find out what's going on.
Well, nothing's happened.
Well, that's what we're trying to find.
You can help. Come out.
No, we want to talk.
Hey,
Yeah.
just have a yarn to... Is it? Hi, I'm Rhys, obviously from the Dunedin Police. How are you? Right, what's been going on?
I know you drank too much and started screaming and
Yeah?
ripped my bed apart.
So you started breaking it up?
I smashed her bed. I punched a hole through the wall in my bedroom. I've got scars to show it. I've got bandage here. But I'll never touch another female human in my life.
Gary is extremely drunk, and in spite of the initial admission, he quickly becomes volatile.
I don't mind speaking nice. I don't mind shit.
Come on, mate. Hey, we're here to work away.
Through my house.
I'm speaking to your partner.
You cannot walk through my house. You are not allowed to.
Put your hands behind your back, mate. Stand up. Stand up.
Thanks.
I'm 2132.
Ow. Right, now,
He's under arrest for intimidating behaviour, okay?
Thanks. Oh.
Sorry about that. He's out for you,
Sit down. Oh well. Don't be so violent.
stay down, aren't you?
Why are you so violent? Why don't you sit down?
When the verbal taunts don't work, Gary decides to use his head.
Let's put him in the car, you got him? Ow! Comms on, mate.
This is disgusting. You're worse than the South African police.
Hey, mate, we don't take any chances when you've already tried to headbutt a policeman, okay?
No shit, I'm not deaf, you freak. I'm not f***ing deaf, you freak. God.
Well, I hope you can tolerate it, you understand that?
I'm not f***ing deaf, you told me before. You guys think you're so
What about cleaning you up?
You know how this happened?
Just come, grab a seat.
This happened through a f***ing roast beef meal. And you guys are f***ing wasting my money, your own money, and let's go to f***ing court.
we will be doing that. Don't worry about that.
F*** off, you f***ing idiot. Shut the door, I'm cold. We'll do all that at the station.
Pardon?
We'll do all this shit at the station. Right.
Just when it seems like Gary has calmed down, he makes another bad call.
You're not going to kick him.
Yeah, I am with the camera on.
This is not the way we want to do it, all right?
So far, Gary's made all this as hard as possible, and he's not about to make it any easier.
Oh,
Come on, quiet. We're
Take
close.
it off! You cruel wanker!
Hey.
Why did you put it? Look, camera, look.
Hey.
Look. No, don't hide him.
Come on,
look
come here.
at that. No, look at that. Look at that.
It's been searched.
Look
Yeah.
at that. Camera, look at that. Look at that. You guys f***ing evil freaks.
With the processing going nowhere, the officers decide to take him to the cells to sober up.
Yeah, you saw it. Look. You guys Ow. Look at that. You are losing, you
What they call you? Eyes? Nose?
It wasn't too bad to deal with at first until he got a bit excited about it all and eventually placed in handcuffs and eventually took the headbutt.
In court, Gary was convicted of assaulting police and willful damage. He was sentenced to 10 months supervision and was required to attend an assessment for substance abuse and counselling.
Evening. Hey, can I see your licence? Oh, you don't have it on you?
Auckland constables Tony Forster and Lauren Clements have been checking licence plates late on a Thursday night, and initially it seems this is going to be a routine stop.
Okay, I'll just grab your details and we'll just do a couple checks as well. Oh, the car comes back to a female's name. Just, oh, your girlfriend, okay. What's her name? Okay, good. And you said you're on curfew. Well, what time's your curfew start? 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock it starts. All right, stay put, okay? He's breaching his bail. He's on charges for some theft, assaulting police, possession of drugs. So he's supposed to be at his house between the hours of 9 o'clock and 7 a.m. And it's now 9:30, so, and he's pretty far away from, he lives in Albany somewhere, so it's pretty far away from home, so I don't think he's quite gonna make it at 9 o'clock. So we'll be arresting him for breaching his bail tonight. Go have a chat with him. Unfortunately for you, you're gonna be coming with us for breaching your bail conditions. Okay, you're supposed to be home at 9 o'clock at night. It's now 9:30 and but you're pretty far away from home, bud. So you're looking at what, another 20 minutes to get out there at least? Yeah, and you're cruising around these streets here instead of just jumping on the motorway and going home. Okay.
Because quite often they have it gets blocked up on the feeder there. So
Oh yeah. Gotcha. So what I'll have you do is just switch off your vehicle.
Is it all right on the zip?
Well, we'll park it up for you in a good spot, okay?
Marty's shortcut to avoid traffic has already got him into a whole lot of trouble, and things are about to get worse.
Well, you got it tucked in there, that's for sure. Well, what do you use that for? You don't know?
And as if the pee-pipe isn't bad enough, Tony's search of Marty's car reveals more incriminating evidence.
Yeah, I've just gone to move this gentleman's vehicle. Just gone to pull the chair forward to my position and pull this bag out containing, as we can see, there's an absolutely huge sum of cash here. All types of denomination, hundreds, 50s. Yeah, we're going to be making a lot more inquiries into relation where this money originates from.
There's a few $1,000s in there, man. You're rolling around with, I don't know, quite a lot of money. You have no idea about it, huh? What's it?
It's not illegal to have money, is it?
No. Yeah. What are you doing for work? Sickness. Well, the strange thing is that you'd have so much money, but you'd be on the sickness benefit, you know? Because, well, they don't pay out that much, do they?
But the big wad of cash isn't the only suspicious item in Marty's car. Tony's also found several Coke cans with hidden containers inside.
If we look carefully down the sides, you can see white. It looks like white tablets, but it's actually quite solid. Again, a lot of investigation is going to have to be done into these items and see what they actually are. It's quite possible that these items were full and now that they're emptied, and that could be why this person has quite a significant amount of money on them.
With the evidence mounting, Marty's taken back to Auckland Central, where Lauren investigates the cans further.
They really do weigh this pretty much the same as a real can of soda, but they're just have screw-off tops, and they can put whatever they want inside of there. Or they could probably hide money or the drugs or whatnot in there. And it just feels like a normal can of soda. It even sounds like it if you were to shake it out.
With no direct link between the money and the drugs, police will hand the cash over to the IRD as evidence of benefit and tax fraud.
So we'd just have to send them through the watch house with that cash. We don't have enough to seize it as an exhibit, because there's nothing to link it with drugs.
Until Tony finds a meth point bag amongst the money.
You can see very small faint residue, very small white dots in between the bag that was in the notes. Makes them most interesting.
Yeah, I'll go have a chat with Salts about that. But otherwise, we'll have to send them through and get the RED to come and check it out.
In court, Marty was convicted and discharged for possession of a pea pipe. The charge of breaching his curfew was noted on his file, and a charge of receiving was also dismissed. The final tally of the cash was $7,500, but the IRD took no action, and it was all returned to Marty the next day. It's a Wednesday morning, and Constables Brendan Young and Natalie Brown are in Mount Wellington when they're called to investigate a report of an intoxicated woman on the side of the road.
Comms NY2, we're off with the woman now.
Check. Had a couple of calls from the public. They're a bit concerned about your welfare. Are you intoxicated, eh? You're a bit drunk? Had a bit to drink, have you? Okay, what's your occupation at the moment? What's your occupation at the moment?
I don't have one.
Do you want to benefit at all? Do you want to benefit at all?
No.
Members of the public are a bit concerned about you walking out onto the road. They said you're staggering all over the road and you're a bit concerned about you getting hit. So how are you going to get home?
Walk.
Walk?
Yeah.
All the way to Otahu?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like us to give you a ride to Otahu?
That'd be nice.
Susie is only just able to appreciate the free ride, but police aren't so happy when they hear her record.
She's just flagged for family violence, possession, carries knives, offensive weapons. She's known to us, she has an alias.
I'll just give her a quick search.
Have you had a couple of drinks?
I just want to go home.
Yeah, but have you had a couple of drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Of course I have.
Yeah.
I'm drinking. I just I'm never going.
Sweet.
I want some more.
What we have to do is my partner's going to give you a bit of a search. My partner's going to give you a bit of a search.
What?
My partner's going to give you a bit of a search.
What for?
Because you're not getting into my car until I know what's on you.
I haven't done anything.
Right, well, I'm asking to search you. So
I'll just say I can walk home.
Okay, well, either we take you home or we arrest you.
No, I'm okay. I can walk home.
No, you're not okay. So we can take you home or we can arrest you. Either way, I'm going to be searching you. Okay, so what's can I have your jacket and your bag, please?
I've done nothing.
Okay, I'm searching you, alright?
Do you want to just open up your bag?
What are all these spray cans for? What are all these for?
What do you use the paint for?
What?
What do you use the paint for?
Pictures, spray them.
Are you a painter?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're not sniffing them, are you? You're not sniffing them, are you?
No.
Natalie's search reveals no weapons, and though it's obvious that Susie's been huffing, the best thing they can do for her is to get her home.
Thank you.
Thank you for the ride.
Another happy customer. delivered home safely. She's quite grateful that we brought her home. Yeah, at least she's home safe.
Who was mobile in a vehicle, now packed up in the address, has pointed a firearm at the informant out the window of the car. White 94 Nissan Bluebird, hello.
Officers Daniel Steele and Brian Huggins are in the area and immediately respond to the urgent call-out.
Somebody's reported that somebody's pulled up in a car and pointed a firearm at them. So we're just going to head down there. We're going to a safe forward point first, where we'll be armed up with some weapons.
But the officers' response is slowed by heavy traffic, and the Eagle helicopter has similar problems.
We're going into about a 50-knot headwind now.
Eventually they arrive at the safe arrival point where Acting Sergeant Alex Nicholson distributes firearms. And comms relays the last known movements of the offender.
Male has walked up to the address. The offender has come out and started talking to him. That male has now left on foot, but the offender and the offending vehicle are both still at the scene address. The offender is still a male poly with a white t-shirt, white top on, blue shorts, and aged in his mid-30s, according to the informant.
Copy that. Let's have the officer over here. Can you have the informant come down upstairs, please?
Roger, the call taker's been advised. I'm just waiting for Eagle to go 10-7, copy?
Yeah, roger.
With the Eagle helicopter now on the scene, the informant gives police an account of the offender's alarming behaviour.
Heading up Don Barco, he was not paying attention, he was busy talking like this, busy looking at the passenger on the front, so like they were having an argument or something, and he veered across the road, then realised and swerved back. Right. And he was doing probably 40 of that up the hill. So I just went to go around him, next minute his window was coming down and he's just out the window like this with the gun. Oh, okay. What's with the gun, mate? Semi-automatic handgun. Semi-automatic handgun, yeah.
Did it look real or?
Hard to tell, you know, I wasn't really paying attention and I was sort of
number 3 Carlin Way
out the window and that's a gun.
Okay.
You know.
As darkness falls, Eagle sights the offender and guides the ground crew towards him.
You have a large male white t-shirt just at the boot of the vehicle. Just walking back into the house.
Okay, the plan is we're going to head down there now. We're going to try and give him a phone call. We've got his phone number. Ask him to surrender himself peacefully. Come out and we'll deal with him. Then we'll clear the address from there.
Eagle from Com.
Good.
The male still sitting on the front doorstep?
Need him.
AWN answer phone only on the cell phone.
But with no one answering the phone, they close off the street and get a final report on the offender's location.
We've got one unit who's going to block off the road. There's another the other side, so the road will be clear from traffic. Then we'll head in with the sergeant and the dog, and we'll make sure that the male comes out of the address. Eagle is just floating up ahead. They're giving us updates.
Eagle down fine. So we should be able to approach the address reasonably safe from there. Copy that.
As police close in, weapons are held at the ready. The wrong time for neighbours to get curious.
Just hold there, please, mate. Just stay inside. Thanks.
Come to you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the cells on that east side are going to make the approach, copy. Now. Data Eagle, you've got a guy coming down the right of way from your left-hand side.
With Eagle guiding them from above, 3 officers armed with pistols and rifles make a tense approach.
Oh, please! Get down on the floor! Get down on the floor! Stay on the floor! On your stone, mate! Stay there! Everyone out! Come out, please! Out here!
Lay down on the ground. Go ahead.
Comes Eagle Rail sign. 29 EK, first toll road. I'll be looking at a K9, so I'll let you know when I go off there. I'll find out.
Keep your hands on the roof of the car. Mate, have you changed your t-shirt from white t-shirt?
Oh, I had a white shirt, yeah.
Yeah, I had a white shirt.
Place your hands behind your back of your phone.
Comes S02.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we've got the offender out the front, no problems at the moment. We've got the main guy that we're after. He admits being the guy who had a white T-shirt on, and that was the guy we're after, so...
Got a 5, go ahead.
We sorted.
With Wyatt detained, officers search the house for the weapon, and although the occupants deny its existence, they eventually find it hidden in a cuckoo clock. And back at the station, the weapon is found to be a toy, but being stupid with it could have been a fatal mistake for Wyatt.
As you can see, it's very realistic. If I saw somebody point that at me and they threatened to shoot me with it, I think I'd shoot them first. So he's very lucky he didn't have it at the time we pulled him up.
Wyatt was charged with presenting an object that looks like a firearm, but when it finally went to court, the charge was dismissed.
What are you up to? What's your name?
Next week on Police 10-7,
What's your name?
a drunk struggles with the basics.
What's your name?
What's your name?
When cameras catch bandits in the act, the chase is on.
Get on the ground!
Ray's dodgy story.
This old dude, he reckons he went to hit the brake but hit the gas.
There's no match for an inconvenient truth.
The number plate itself comes back as a stolen plate.
Yeah, typical shit.
And police pull out all the stops after a terrifying armed ordeal. Tonight on Police 10-7, Invercargill police investigate a serious accident.
The vehicle's finally come to a stop here, one wheel in the gravel. The young girl has continued to be projected forward and she has ended up lying down on the side of the road over here.
When Lower Hutt police arrest a suspected burglar, they end up with an unusual pair of passengers.
Come on, you pups.
And in Dunedin, a drunk student can't remember his own name or where he lives.
So the cells are home and we're going to take you home. We need an address.
And then our father came and said that the police was here.
I was in the shower and I heard like a car skidding noise, and then the police car alarm was very loud. And I asked my wife, "You heard any noise or not? The police car very loud." Oh, she said she don't know. And then after shower, I came around and I saw the police car here on my driveway.
The incident that disturbed Paul's shower and his kids' video had started when Constables Pat Thomas and Brett Polglaze spotted a suspected burglar police had been trying to find.
Just in the car that we spotted as we'd do that 3T. There he is, mate. Yeah, it went left.
Up ahead, the guy they're after has turned off the main road, but he's picked a no-exit street for his escape.
Keep going, mate. There he is.
And that's why he ended up in Paul's driveway.
Yeah, stand down on that Kongs. We're trying to track down a car. Hello, sir. Can I see your licence, please?
Oh, I don't have one.
You don't have one? What do you do drive if you haven't got a licence? Nothing. Whose car is it, sir? Have you been caught driving without your licence before? You have. So are you a forbidden driver? You're forbidden? Okay, you're not disqualified or anything like that?
Yes, I am disqualified.
You're disqualified. What were you disqualified for? Can you just watch him, mate? All right. Yeah, no, you're right sitting there for now. I just get me offside while I do a few checks on your licence, okay?
The driver's situation's getting more serious. If he's still disqualified, police will be able to impound his car.
Cobbs North T. QP, please.
The QP confirms that Mark shouldn't be driving.
All right, you're under arrest for driving while disqualified, okay? You're not obliged to say anything. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. You have the right to consult and instruct the law without delay and in private, and you also have the right to refrain from making a statement. Okay, can you just step out of the car? Turn around and face the car, put your hands behind your back.
No, negative.
Now, have you got anything on you that you shouldn't have, mate? Excuse me? No needles or syringes or anything like that? Now you know the car gets impounded for 28 days? Right, just go down that way. What are we going to do with your dogs? Just come over this way. Yeah, now that we've actually got him arrested and safe in the car, we're just going to wait for the boss. The sergeant is coming up and he can decide on what we're going to do with the car, which is getting impounded anyway. So we'll see that. I'm sure it's going to be searched subsequent to arrest. So we'll see. That's his call when he gets here.
Sergeant Grant Ferguson arrives a few minutes later.
He's tried to lose us. He's come down here to do a runner from us, to get away from us.
And they decide that the car can't be searched without a search warrant.
Can we have a tow truck, please?
This only leaves the problem of Mark's dogs to deal with, and they can't be left behind. Pat Thomas has ridden with a lot of strange passengers during his career, but Sally and Tom have never been in the back of a patrol car.
Come on, you pups. This way. We'll just pick you up from the other side. 3 in the can, mate. 3 in the can.
At Lower Hutt Police Station, Mark's put through processing, and Pat tries to find somewhere for Sally and Tom.
In there. Get in there. Come on. Get in there. Come on. Hey, that way. Come on. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Just a sec, mate. Can you just get the pups in there, please? Yeah, see this. Cheers, bye. Come on. Oh. Good girl. Good girl. Cheers, mate. Do not forget about them.
While Pat's been dealing with the 2 dogs, CIB Detective Dominic Hayden's been out to get a search warrant for Mark's car, and it doesn't take long before police make their first discovery.
That's what was found underneath the seat, and we'll take that away and have a closer look at it.
Inside the station, a search of the pouch turns up a number of empty point bags that are usually used for packaging methamphetamine.
8 balls.
But the only drugs police find are a couple of cannabis tinnies.
So it's your standard $20 or $25 tinny, whatever you buy it from.
A search of a rucksack that also came from the car reveals a number of utensils used for smoking methamphetamine.
It's a standard glass tube used to smoke methamphetamine.
It's a drug that Dominic Hayden's seen a lot more of lately.
The Hutt Valley in the last, I suppose it'll be 12 to 18 months, has really seen an upsurge in the use of methamphetamine and P. Yeah, even offenders who I've dealt with in regard to methamphetamine have said that they wish they'd never gone onto it. Dealt with a guy last week, he's probably lost about 20 kgs or so over the last 6 months, and he said it's really screwed up his brain. And it's just a horrible stuff. I hate it with a passion. Yeah.
As well as the drug paraphernalia, the search of the rucksack uncovers a couple of items that raise police suspicions.
Palm Pilot. Just a brand new car kit box.
But the overall result wasn't quite what Dominic had hoped for.
Yes, it was a little bit disappointing with what we found, considering what the potential was going to be. Found upwards of about 10 point bags, but they were all empty. There may have been a little bit of residue in a couple of them. But in regard to all the other property, it's pretty suspect of why you've got items from cars and that all stacked up in a bag. So we'll certainly be looking into him in a lot more depth.
When Dominic confronted Mark about the contents of the rucksack, Mark had no idea where it all came from.
While we executed the search warrant, we found the bag in the back with the property in it as well. The discman and the Sony, but can you vouch for where that stuff's come from? Or is that all yours, or is it
stuff? Yeah, that stuff was already in the
in the car, I don't know who's paid. A lot of people go through their car, you know, I'll borrow their car, and a lot of people just use it because, you know.
Oh, we'll go and talk about it.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so I'll go and sort
At court, Mark was found guilty of driving while disqualified, possession of utensils and possession of cannabis, and he was sentenced to 9 months in prison. It's early evening just north of Invercargill when Constables Richard Lindsay and Stephen Malloy are called to a traffic accident.
Yeah, we've been called to a car that's hit a 8-year-old child, unsure of, well, we know the child's got a broken leg, ambulance is on the way, unsure of the speed of the vehicle at the time, so we'll find out when we get there, I guess.
At the scene, people are attending to Sharon, the 8-year-old victim, and the elderly driver of the car is trying to work out how it all happened.
Right in front of me here.
Okay. Were you driving, were you?
I was driving.
Okay.
And I was just coming along here and this little girl just ran straight into the...
As Richard takes the driver back to the patrol car for an initial statement, ambulance officers are trying to work out what injuries Sharon has suffered.
Squeeze my fingers. Squeeze my fingers as hard as you can, both sides. Go. You won't hurt me. Good girl. Well done. Well done. Okay. Can you pull your foot towards your face? Your right foot. Can you pull it towards your face? You pull your foot up. Oh, this one.
Well done. Good
okay.
girl.
And this one?
That's a good girl.
She's been moving it. You've got an open laceration. Just a laceration here.
Initial indications are that Sharon hasn't broken any limbs, and while this is going on, the police investigation is already underway.
Had you obviously seen, had you seen the vehicle there and the people over the other side of the road?
But I'm not sure if the people were there because the lady came running from here.
Okay.
I'm not sure where the husband was.
Right, but you saw the vehicle parked there?
Yeah,
as you're approaching?
Yeah, I did see a vehicle parked there, yeah.
Sharon's father had stopped his car to look at a block of land on the other side of the road, and Sharon had run after him, straight across the highway and into the path of the oncoming car.
So you saw the vehicle on the other side of the road. Did the wee girl come out of a door of the car or around from behind it?
Okay. Almost in front of me.
The ambulance officers now have everything in place to move Sharon, and although she's been given painkillers, this is going to hurt.
Just you first. Get a few more heads. And you have to roll on the head there, actually come and put the cord under. You let go there, you're going to feel a metal stretcher go under you. Alright, it's not going to hurt, but we're going to put it under you. You hear it clip together, and then pick you up. Walk you straight into the ambulance. Yeah. Just put it under when we roll her over. Yeah. You check it back from it. Yeah.
Just get you to seal your lips around there and just keep blowing until I say, just around that wee bit there, and just keep blowing until I say stop. That's it, keep going, that's the one. That's what we want to see. Lovely.
With the driver passing the compulsory breath test and Sharon on her way to hospital, police have already built up a good picture of what happened immediately after the girl was hit by the car.
So she's come all the way down here. The vehicle's been braking the whole time while walking down here. Road conditions have been damp. The vehicle's finally come to a stop here, one wheel in the gravel. The young girl has continued to be projected forward and she has ended up lying down on the side of the road over here. So as you can see, it's quite a distance, approximately about 18 metres.
Within a matter of hours, Serious Crash Unit investigator Ken Patterson is on the scene. And although Ken will take a few photographs tonight, a full investigation will have to wait until morning. But there's good news at the hospital.
Just uplifted the young girl's property from the hospital, which we need for the investigation, and also just been informed that the wee girl has no broken bones, it's a cut to her leg and some minor injuries, so that's really good to hear.
Got that. We can start from the fog line and work your way in.
The next day, Ken Patterson was out mapping the scene of the accident with Constable Andy Fraser.
Got that. What we're doing here is we're forensically mapping the crash scene. Constable Fraser's the prism holder, and we're just marking the position of the Toyota Land Cruiser as it was on the night when the crash happened. We're just taking a series of electronic shots, and this will convert into a forensic map and scale plan of the area, and it's just a series of shots which is recorded in this machine here.
Back at the police lockup, officers have marked all the places on the car that made contact with the young girl.
Number one here is a portion of the bumper where the thigh or the knee area has struck. Number two, we've got some impression from likely to be clothing. Number three is the indentation area where the upper portion of the body, probably about the hip area, has hit. Number four, it's quite a deep impression. Looks like someone's attacked it with a ball pen hammer. That's likely to be an elbow or a shoulder. Number five, we have a strand of hair from the young lass, which has been placed on the vehicle and is held there. Number six, we've got a smear as she started to come off the vehicle. She's moved over to the left-hand side. Number seven, that's also a mud smear as she's been leaving the vehicle. We believe that to be from her gumboot. So we know she's been on the bonnet for a time, and then as the car's been braking, she's been thrown forward and has tumbled to her final position.
Sharon was let out of hospital a few days later, and the crash investigation showed that the driver was not at fault. Although the speed limit for the road was 100 kilometres an hour, the car had been travelling at only 66 kilometres an hour just before the accident, and had slowed to 52 by the time it hit Sharon.
Probably is quite important.
It's Saturday night in Dunedin, and Constables Alistair Gold and Matt Gaze are on patrol.
Just patrolling the central city and keeping an eye out for general disorder and anything we might come across. A lot of young people, intoxicated people, and at this stage just general proactive patrolling.
It's not long before a report comes in of a heavily intoxicated student.
Got a 1K male who's fallen asleep in the toilet cubicle. It's up to you, what call?
Yeah, can we all go and have a look?
The 1K call sign means that someone is unconscious from drink or drugs.
Go flush them out, all right.
This is confirmed when Matt and Alistair arrive at the internet cafe and the manager takes them to the toilet, where they find a young guy passed out on the floor.
You want us to do something with him?
Oi! Wake up, mate. Yeah, he looks well stacked.
But I think he is having a very nice sleep.
It doesn't look that nice to me, but... Alright, he hasn't come from your cafe though?
Yeah, he's not. He's now one of our customers.
The officers decide to bring in the paddy wagon.
We might bring the TP truck because he's not coming in there.
He is actually occupying our toilet.
Yep, but we'll have to go back to the
If you want to do that, I'll get him downstairs.
Sure?
Yeah, I'll just...
Alright, he's not coming in the car.
I'm just going to grab up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, that's fine, mate. We'll take him away for you.
While Alistair gets the truck, Matt's left with the hard job of getting the guy back on his feet.
Alright, come on, Phil. There you go.
Alright, let's go.
You what?
Wish you could.
Wish you could?
Yeah, fair to do that.
You what?
Give us a break, man.
Gives you a break?
Yeah.
Alright, go with us, mate. Can you stand up?
Really
Can you stand up? Alright, do that for us, eh? Around.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the walls. Yep, and that one. And straight ahead. Left turn. You alright? Yeah, brilliant. Alright. Keep stepping down there. Lean on that wall, eh? Right, show yourself over here. Go on.
The young man's legs seem to be in working order, but his ability to speak is clearly impaired.
Where do you live, bud?
Ellington, man.
Where?
Ellington, man.
You what?
Ellington, man.
Where do you live? We're going to hop in the truck and we're going to take you home. Alright?
Hey, you can live here, man.
What's that?
I'm seriously walking, man. You seriously.
Hey, Goldie.
Yep.
Can you understand this boy? Where does he live?
I'll probably, yeah, I'll show him.
Where do you live, mate?
Hey, where? Hey, like I said, if you can't tell us where you live, you're going to have to go in the cells, and we don't want that. And I bet you'd rather go home.
Yeah, I'll rest that.
You what?
Quickly. This time's ticking down, mate. So the cells are home, and we're going to take you home. We need an address.
No, thieves.
Nah, right, that's it.
What's your phone number at home, mate? What's your phone number?
Give us a look at your wallet. Let's have a look at your name.
If you got time, but seriously, it's not funny. I'm seriously too long.
Do you know your home phone? Do you know your phone number at home?
321 bin, it's all over.
Ah, okay. You haven't got a wallet?
This guy's going to get a nice ride.
With no wallet and no identification, the officers have no choice but to take him back to the station.
No, they're on the floor. Okay, hop out, I'll get them for you, mate.
Yeah, okay, I've had a lot to think this time, man.
Yeah, a lot of think. Alright.
Okay.
Hold on to the door there. Hold on to that.
At the station, Senior Sergeant Steve Aitken discovers that this mystery man is a very long way from home, 362 kilometres away.
What city are we in?
In Teamwork.
We're in Christchurch.
Yeah.
What do you do in Christchurch?
I'm an engineer.
An engineer in the army?
Well, I'd like to be.
You'd like to be in the army?
Seriously.
But you're not in the army now?
Yes, there is some precautions about
And you live in Christchurch?
I do.
And you went out drinking in Christchurch tonight?
Yes.
Okay, so you're at the Christchurch police station, that's what you think?
Not exactly.
Not exactly?
Yes, between the and police station.
Between Christchurch and the police station?
Yes, I believe.
In which city?
In Christchurch.
Okay, would it come as a big surprise to you if I told you you were in Dunedin?
No.
No, it wouldn't?
No, it would not.
So you went out drinking where? In Christchurch?
Yes.
And it doesn't surprise you that you've ended up in Dunedin?
No.
That's good.
Is that?
Because you're in Dunedin. In no shape to head back to Christchurch, this long-distance drinker is given a bed for the night. Next week on Police 10-7, a burglar caught red-handed thinks he's been dealt a raw deal.
You wouldn't really think that the pigs would get involved if you're going to go steal someone's dough. You wouldn't think the owner of the house was going to ring up and say, "Hey, someone can't steal my dough."
An Auckland boy racer gets caught out racing on the motorway.
What were you thinking?
Auckland police find double trouble at a supermarket car park with a turf war over newspaper deliveries.
He said, because I'm just a fucking idiot like you, and then he hit me.
And a man teaching himself to drive learns that.
Can you get up to Foodtown Blockhouse Bay? Car park there, informant says the boss has just punched him in the face. The rear of the loading dock to Foodtown, quick.
Go 18.
At the scene of the alleged assault, they find a couple of guys sorting newspapers and an angry man called Jack.
That's okay. You called us?
Yeah, I called you, yeah.
Oh, okay. What's actually happened?
I came into, I've had 2 days off, right? I had an operation. And I came back, and that's Aaron there with the beanie on. Oh,
the black beanie?
The black beanie, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the contractor that's got the Herald run here. You know, I've got a run. I came in and picked up my papers. Now, because of the few days off, I wanted to know what changes there were, updates. He came over here to get them. And I thought, oh, there's not going to be that many anyway, so I'll go because I've got to take my wife to work at 6 o'clock. Anyway, I went and he rang me when I was just down the road. And he was abusive on the phone, so I said, look Aaron, if that's your attitude, I'll bring the papers back, you can do the run yourself. So when I brought them back, he said, fine, do that. And when I parked here, he slid the side door open. I opened my front door, I had 60, 70 odd papers on the front seat. He threw them out on the ground down there and he pushed me and I said, don't push me. I said, that's something you can't do. And he said, I can. And I said, why can you? He said, because I'm just a fucking idiot like you. And then he hit me over. Now, it's not, all right, just a brush on the side of the face.
See any good slot? Oh, okay.
Right there.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
So once he did that, I said, no, you've overstepped the mark. You've gone too far. You can't do that.
With Jack adamant that he's been hit, Mike Honan checks the story of Aaron the alleged assailant.
With you, Aaron. Just before we go any further, I just got to caution you at this stage. Okay, you're not obliged to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and given in evidence. Okay, at this stage, we basically just want to find out what's going on. So, tell us what's happened.
Oh, not a lot really. He's just got a bit. What's the word? Oh, he's just got a bit. Didn't want to do any of his stops and starts or changes. He's been away a couple of days, so and I just sort of told him to come back and I can do their own fucking run or something, and I just threw the papers at his foot and called him a useless bastard, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, did you hit him at all?
Gave him sort of a bit of a push, and that's about it.
Okay. Did you swing a punch at him?
Not that I know of.
Okay. He said that you opened the door and
grabbed the papers out of his car.
And then gave him swung a punch and got him in the side of the eye.
Papers in my hand, just swung him on the ground.
Okay.
The differences in the two stories will make it difficult for Mike to prove a charge of assault, but somehow he has to resolve this situation, and Jack, the victim, isn't about to let the matter drop.
What did you want out of this? As far as, did you want to make a complaint? Or?
Yeah, too right I do. He hit
Okay.
me. He
All right.
assaulted me. There is no way that I should be assaulted by anybody when I come out here to do a job, especially for this guy. Why should I come out here and be assaulted by him?
Okay.
But after Jack had talked to Charles Schuster for a while, he began to calm down, and Aaron was beginning to realise that he had got out of hand.
I think he realised that. I think it's just a whole lot of other stuff he's, like with work and his short staff.
He's under pressure.
Yeah, and he just lost it a little bit there for a second. But he wants to know if he can just apologise for it, and I said it's up to you, really.
Yeah, I mean, so long as you guys bring him over here, because
I'll go over there. I came to see you first, see if that was okay by you, and I'll bring him over here, and we'll stay here. I mean, he's pretty sorry about the whole thing, and he said it shouldn't have happened, and he's not that type of person. So
I don't believe he is either.
No.
But still, neither is the guy that pulls the trigger and kills somebody after he's done it.
Okay, all right.
You people know that.
Yeah. Shall I? Are you happy for me to go?
Yeah.
Get him? Okay. All right.
It was the breakthrough Mike had been hoping for, and a short time later, everything had been resolved by a simple apology. But a few hours later, Mike and Charles are back in the car park, dealing with a very strange piece of driving.
Come Xavier. Yeah, one vehicle into a tree in the car park at Foodtown.
What are you doing? Take your seatbelt off. Take your seatbelt off. Get out.
Inside the car, the stunned driver is sitting listening to music.
Are you the only driver? Are you the only person in the car?
Yeah.
Just you by yourself? Okay. Not hurt?
What?
You're not hurt?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you got a driver's license? What happened?
Turn right so fast.
Sorry, you turned.
Turn left so fast.
Okay.
Richard, the driver, isn't too sure how it all happened, but he's only got a learner's licence and he shouldn't be out by himself at this time of night.
Where's your glasses?
What?
Your glasses.
Glass?
You must wear your glasses while you're driving at all times.
Oh, sorry.
That's your conditions.
The lack of glasses is a possible explanation for his crash, but driver error seems more likely.
So how did your car end up in the tree?
I just want to turn right.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
Put your foot on the accelerator.
my brake can't work. If I put in the brake,
yeah,
it's like so fast, the faster.
As any driver knows, the only time your brake makes the car go faster is when it's really an accelerator. And it appears as though Richard's made the same mistake more than once.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah.
What?
Didn't crash his car.
Where did he crash his car?
It's the lamppost.
What, the power pole further up there?
Herald distributor Aaron Smith had talked to police earlier after an argument with one of his delivery people. And for the last hour, he's been watching Richard driving around hitting things.
He saw it. What happened? What happened? He smashed into the lamppost first, then with the accelerator jammed on, jumped back in and crashed into the tree over there in reverse, and then 10 minutes later hop in again and smash into the trees over here. So who knows?
In spite of all the collisions, it seems that the only damage is to Richard's car. But he will still have to answer for driving on a learner's licence.
This is an infringement notice, okay? Okay. You've got to have somebody in the car with you with a full licence, okay? And you've got to have these little yellow L plates on here. Have you ever seen them? Okay. Have you only just bought the car? Have you only just bought this car?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you understand that? Are you a friend of his?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you just spell it out to him that he's got to have a licensed driver with him all the time while he's on a learner's licence? And he's got to have learner display plates in the back there. Okay?
As Mike and Charles leave the scene, they're still having difficulty working out how Richard managed to do it all.
He's hit the pole.
Yeah.
Then he's freaked out, reversed back, hit the tree.
Yeah. And then
freaked out again, and then drove him forward and hit this tree.
It's jammed the accelerator. The guy said that he could hear the accelerator revving.
Oh, okay.
And then he's just chucked it straight into gear.
The pinball was a...
The ironic thing is he's on a learner's, and his mate says that he comes here every night to practice driving. There'll be no more practice for that guy.
Invercargill Sergeant Wally Kopai and his dog Buddy are on the scent of a very strange case. Police have just arrested 2 guys for burglary, and somewhere around here they've dropped the loot as they tried to escape. It doesn't take Buddy long to track it down, but when Wally opens the bag from the burglary, it turns out to be a bunch of very healthy cannabis plants.
Basically they were coming to get me pot. I'll grow a little bit of pot in my shed to supply myself.
You wouldn't really think that the pigs would get involved if you're going to go steal someone's dope. You wouldn't think the owner of the house was going to ring up and say, "Yeah, someone can't steal my dope."
But it was Kevin the grower who had called police in, and he was now going to face charges along with the burglars.
Okay, this has got to be taken back to the station, exhibited as evidence. One part for the burglary, the other part for the person actually growing the stuff.
Although it would mean a conviction for cultivation, the burglars' actions had left Kevin no choice about calling the police.
Then we walked down to this house, started scoping it out, knocked on the door on it. Then we walked around the corner, grabbed some tools. Then we went back and he was home.
I see these 2 unusual looking characters down the road, so I thought I'd do a round the block trip because I had my suspicions.
Then he reversed off, took off, bro, and then we just about to go in there, raid it. And then as he come back, so we keep walking down the street.
Came back and noticed that they were just walking past my house when I arrived back round the block. And I thought, that's unusual. Rushed inside, told the wife that, to keep her eyes and ears open, there's some suspicious people outside.
Then we went across the train tracks, walked down the train tracks, watched it until he went in there, started smashing open his door, got in.
Get back to work, not 5 minutes at work, and I get a phone call from my distraught wife, wanting me to go back because some people were trying to break into our shed.
Yeah, I ripped open the wall, ripped down the wall, bro, ripped the hole in there, and me and my dog jumped in. Took about a good 8-9 hydros.
Luckily there was a patrol car right at the shop, the front of the shop when I ran out, and I told them to go there straight away, and they did, and I proceeded to head home as quickly as possible in my private car.
Senior Constable Brett Pay was in the car that was passing Kevin's work.
What they've done is jimmied off half the wall of his garage
hack a hole in his wall, and then just come through here. Follow me. And then help yourselves to the gentleman's cannabis grow. And then decamp with these bongs and pipes and stuff. So one of the young fellas that we've caught for the burglary has posed the question, well, we don't think it's illegal to steal something illegal. So there you go.
As Brett Pay knows, burglary is illegal regardless of the target, and everybody involved in this affair is going to be charged.
What's the chances of me electrocuting myself?
Oh, they didn't turn it off. None now.
Oh, good night. Paris for one.
But for now, the task is to get all the growing equipment back to the station.
Right.
At Invercargill Station, Constable Brett Kingsland has asked Kevin for a DNA sample, and he's consented.
So just hold it there, just swirl a bit of slide around and yep, just keep doing that. Okay, I need you to push that firmly down on there. Okay, so hold it there, that's all it does on its own. So we just push that straight down like that?
Yep.
Okay, get rid of that now.
Kevin's DNA sample will only go into the police data bank if and when he's convicted.
And then they're sealed.
These will all get photographed.
Constable Alan Griffiths has been put in charge of the exhibits.
Put in safe storage until such time as the gentleman goes to court. Even when he pleads guilty, we'll just get them destroyed after that point.
When it all went through court, Tim and his mate Jeff pleaded guilty to charges of burglary. Tim was sentenced to 140 hours community work and Jeff was given 9 months supervision. Kevin, the grower, was given diversion. Constables Alex Grant and Natalie Taylor are in pursuit of suspected boy racers in South Auckland.
I've seen a car speeding down the motorway. We're trying to catch up to it. Yeah, it's him up there ahead of us. No, he's cutting in the traffic there. You can see him up there. Those two will be racing each other.
As one of the racing cars drives on down the motorway, Natalie pulls the other one over on East Tamaki Road.
Yeah, we've just watched you just pulled onto the motorway. The speed is extremely excessive and I've seen you swap lanes about 3 times in front of me. Extremely dangerously cutting other drivers up, dodging in and out of the lanes. What was all that about?
In the other car?
Yeah, another black car at the side of you.
Donnie's admission that he was racing the other car means that he's going to lose his car for a while.
You boy breaks the rules, give the police powers to seize and impound cars for 28 days that are being used to race on roads, yeah?
What were you thinking? The message doesn't get through, bro.
You're going at that speed on a motorway, you do one false slip, you're going to wipe out not just yourself, not just the other car, you're maybe going to take out another half dozen with you. Do you understand that? Yeah.
But for Donnie, worse is still to come.
And I've just got to put the old greenie on the car, bro.
Greenie?
Yeah.
The green sticker means he can't drive the car until he's made it legal and got a new warrant of fitness.
Given me a green sticker, pounding my car for 28 days, and I'll be going to court under the new Boy Racer Legislation Act. So, not too sure what that is, but soon find out. Just under the new laws, I've had to raise the suspension, I think it was 5 mil, and change the muffler over to a standard one.
This would all eventually lose Donnie his licence for 6 months, but his main worry now was getting home.
Yeah, car's just been impounded. Yeah, right now. Okay, so he's on his way.
With Donnie on his way, Alex and Natalie are called to an assault outside a bar in Manurewa.
2 males have been assaulted there and one is apparently unconscious with head injuries, being whacked on the head. Just come by ambos there at 10-2. The fighting is stopped apparently, but the offenders are still present. Stand by.
Comms OEI 2 is 10-7 with one still unconscious on the ground. Who knocked this bro out?
Some guy here, I don't actually know who.
Yeah.
Some guy knocked him out. He instigated it.
Oh, did he?
Pretty much, yeah.
Apart from the bouncers' claim that the unconscious guy was the source of all the trouble, nobody else seems to have seen anything.
Mate, did you see what happened?
No, I was in the office.
Right. Yeah. G'day, mate. Did you see what happened here? No? Didn't see who knocked this guy out?
He came outside and something else got hit. Can you turn me around? Shh. We got the other guys inside.
He's alright there, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, matey. Matey. Buddy.
The victim isn't stirring at all, although he is still alive.
He's still breathing, but yeah, just would like them here here quickly.
Just as the ambulance officers arrive, the guy suddenly regains consciousness.
G'day, mate. How are you? Who punched you?
But he's got no recollection of what's happened to him.
What's your name? Yeah, what's your name, bro? Hey? These guys want to check you out. Is that okay? These ambulance officers want to check you out, bro. Jump on in, mate.
But Frank thinks he can make it by himself, although the rest of his body doesn't agree. To make things more difficult still, Frank's workmates decide to get involved.
No, his mate's been a prat. Yeah.
His mate's giving a guy to the...
Hey, mate. Bro. Let these guys do this.
Back off.
Let these guys...
Back off. Back off.
Come on, mate.
Don't go back in the bar. Don't go back in the bar.
Hey, bro, hey. He's saying that he's gone away to get a feed. He's come back and his mate's lying on the ground. On arrival, we've seen a young male who's been KO'd with a wee bit of blood coming from his mouth. And he's obviously been in some sort of altercation. His mate doesn't want to give us any of his details. Security have pretty much seen nothing. Basically, we're going to go to Middlemore Hospital, have a chat to the guy that's been knocked out, grab his details, and we'll make some further inquiries if he wants to make a complaint. And we'll leave it at that.
Frank suffered a severe concussion, but later admitted that it was him who'd started the fight. No charges were laid in relation to this incident. Next week on Police 10-7...
He refuses to walk, he'd like to be dragged.
Dunedin police encounter Barry.
Hi, will you stand up now, sir? I'll give you a hand up. I'd rather be dragged.
Auckland police tracking a jailbreaker try to break in to Mount Eden Prison.
Trying to cut the fence so we can get our dogs and stuff down there.
And a Palmerston North cannabis grower chooses the wrong time to pick up his plants. Tonight on Police 10-7, Auckland police tracking a jailbreaker try to break into Mount Eden Prison.
Trying to cut the fence so we can get our dogs and stuff down there.
Palmerston North cannabis grower chooses the wrong time to pick up his plants.
What are you doing? What's your first on the ground? What's your first name?
Dunedin police round up some drunk umbrella rustlers.
No, just put it down. Just put it down.
And then they encounter Barry.
Hi, will you stand up now, sir? I'll give you a hand up.
Got a motorbike fella to stop for me. I can't get close enough to him. He's on a Harley heading down Takanini Straits. He's probably going to the pad if anyone's close. He's still failing to stop and he knows I'm behind him now.
Auckland dog handler Constable Kane Cording is in pursuit of a Harley that's failed to stop. The motorcyclist turns into the entranceway of the headquarters of the 45ers and tries to get inside before Kane catches up with him.
Don't let him in, and we'll lock you up as well.
But Vincent's attempt to outrun the law ends at the gate.
You in a hurry? You in a hurry? You knew I was behind you? Yeah, you did. Had my lights and siren on and you gassed it. Well, you might find yourself getting arrested.
A check of Vincent's driver's licence reveals that he shouldn't be on the road at this time of night.
You need a learner licence?
Oh, the sticker, sorry.
Driving on a learner licence, riding a motorcycle beyond the CC class and failing to stop for police is going to end up costing Vincent a lot of money.
Then why didn't you stop?
And when backup arrives, Vincent is issued an infringement notice and some sensible advice.
Alright, so every time you get stopped, okay, there are going to be tickets involved until you get that licence. Alright, do you know how to pay it? Yep, Westpac Trust, I'll hand you that on the back if you can't. Yep. Alright, cool, so slow it down, and if you see blue and red, stop. It's that simple. Alright.
Fellow gang members view the proceedings with interest, and to show there's no ill feeling, they offer an invitation to the police.
We're coming for coffee. Come on.
Vincent's finally allowed inside, but the offer of coffee is withdrawn.
He's been issued with $1,200 worth of infringement notices for his troubles, breaching his licence conditions, which he'll keep getting issued until he gets his licence sorted out, and either that or he'll get his licence taken off him.
And from one man trying to get inside, across town, police have been called to another man trying to get out.
We're off to Mount Eden Prison down on Boston Road. We've got a guy that's apparently hanging out the window on the motorway side with a rope, possibly going to jump. Who knows? That's all the information we've got at the moment, so we're off there now.
By the time Constables Steve Worthy and Craig Andrew arrive at the prison, other units have been called in.
Is he still within the prison grounds?
At present, the rope has been thrown over the outside prison wall also. If the unit's down on Boston Road, if they come down to the ends down by the motorway, they should be able to see him in the direction where Delta's going.
Dog teams are brought in to track any inmates outside the prison walls, and Steve and Craig head to the fugitive's last sighted position. But the Great Escape seems to have run into some problems. In his frantic bid for freedom, Jack's got stuck on a window ledge. As Jack deals with the problems of getting out of Mount Eden Prison, the Delta team are having problems getting their dogs close to the scene.
The security around here is quite good, so we're trying to cut the fence so we can get our dogs and stuff down there.
Jack's got himself in a precarious position. He can't get forward or go back, and he's hanging some distance from the ground. And the police now have to deal with the problem of getting him down.
We're going to need the fire brigade to get this boy down with a ladder.
At least the prison guys can get a ladder in from the inside.
Right.
Yeah, otherwise it's going to have to come out directly where you are.
What sort of facility have the prison guards got, including ladders or something on the inside? Because he's got himself a real pickle. He either goes back up or he comes over the razor wire where I am. So if they can have a chat to the prison guards, see if they can sort something out. I don't think he's going to fall off anytime soon where he is, because he's fairly stable, unless he does something stupid.
Jack seems grateful that he's been caught in the act.
Lucky he's got me.
Yeah,
Back at ground level, Steve suspects there may be more than one escapee.
What we've got at the moment is a shoe up on the top of the ledge where the rope is, and another phone card just down at the bottom of the rope there, which leads us to believe there may have been somebody else that climbed over the rope before this guy. But there's a Delta unit that's run up to the left-hand side there, which they haven't come back yet, so we don't know what the story is up there. But this guy that's up there at the moment, he won't be going anywhere, he'll be going back to jail. He's got nice sunnies on too.
Prison staff confirmed there was only one fugitive, and police kept the perimeter secure until the fire service could get Jack down. In court, he was found guilty of attempting to escape custody and was sentenced to a further 12 months in prison. It's 10:45 on a Tuesday night in Palmerston North, and Constables Warwick Denby and Peter Thompson are on patrol.
We're after a report where a member of the public has seen somebody getting beaten with a stick. And we've got a couple of cars going at the moment. We're about 2 or 3 minutes away. At this stage, we've had no updates as to what's happening with the offenders or the victim. So until we get there, we've got no idea what we're going to.
At the scene, Warwick and Peter find other police units have arrived to deal with a neighbourhood feud.
Microwave, drawers, you name it, everything.
Can we just find what's going on? Sticky, come over and fucking treat me like kids.
Alcohol has fuelled the potentially violent situation, which still continues despite the police presence.
Why can't you fucking look at me and tell me in my face? Because you talk to here, eh? You're into here shit now.
No, fuck off, mate. You know shit, mate.
What's the issue?
You know absolutely nothing. You must
Something about property. He reckons they've got his property, I think. Someone down the back gave him a microwave, which I think belongs to him. Hey, mate.
Reasons for the dispute seem to revolve around ownership of property.
We've locked one of them up to make them realise how serious this is, okay? You standing out here is just going to fire them up because they're pissed, okay?
Okay, well,
now
I'm just going to say this now. If one of them comes to my property tonight, I've got a metal bar that's there, he's going to wear it.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm about this close to locking you up for possession of offensive weapon. You understand that?
That doesn't...
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. I've got 2 kids in here I'm trying to look up. 2 little wee kids.
Firing the drunk guys up next
little cunts next door are trying to steal me out.
The aggrieved neighbour walks a fine line between protecting home and family and breaking the law.
One side be the bigger man. If they turn up full triple one, we'll be around here with lots of cops and dog, okay?
We have one person in custody at the moment for disorderly behaviour, but with the feuding neighbours and alcohol involved, we'll be back here probably within about half an hour.
As Warwick predicts, the neighbourhood feud flares up again.
7 minutes since we left the address. I estimated it for being between 20 minutes and half an hour until we returned. Our dog handler is sitting down the road and can hear a verbal heated argument starting now between 2 females, so obviously if it escalates then we'll have resources there to deal with it, and deal with it we will.
At the scene there's an unusual development. Dog handler Phil Gilbanks is holding Tony, who's got a rubbish bag full of marijuana plants. Phil had been monitoring the feuding neighbours when Tony appeared out of nowhere and collected the bag out of a bush. And while other officers deal with the neighbourhood domestic, Warwick and Peter get to deal with Tony.
Listen to me, I'm going to stand you up, okay? Sit up, sit up. Right, help me,
Here you go. Thank you. Keep away from the land shark.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yep. See, he really likes biting people.
True.
Yep.
Noticed already.
You noticed already?
Yes, thank you.
All right, we'll come around the other side of the car, eh? Right, there's nothing else on you, eh?
No, lighter in my front, left, right.
Front right. Okay, I'll just take that out, eh?
Yep.
What was your first name again?
What were they doing in the letterbox?
They weren't in the letterbox, they were in the fence, garden.
Tony accepts he's been caught and admits he'd stashed the plants in the bushes earlier that evening.
About 3 or 4 hours ago, just when we went to the pub.
In the bag is a lot of cannabis plants, and our defendant has already admitted they're for his use. So surprisingly, it is an unrelated matter to what we were dealing with before with the disorder and the drunkenness.
Get them on the road, guys.
Yep. Pretty little plants, but boy, do they mess you up. You ever been in trouble with the police before?
Maybe the odd drink driving charge. Yeah, just once drink driving.
Just once drink driving? Yeah. No other criminal?
Oh, no.
No? Okay.
That sort of shit.
As soon as we get back to the station, we'll get those lovely bracelets off you and we'll go from there.
Oh, aren't they just lovely? Wouldn't mind a pair for home.
The missus would love them.
I think she would too.
Tony pleaded guilty to possession of cannabis and was given diversion.
Jump through the...
And the man arrested earlier during the neighbourhood dispute was charged with disorderly behaviour and threatening behaviour. In court, he was discharged without conviction.
Comms, D91.
Constables Alistair Gold and Matt Gaze are on patrol in downtown Dunedin.
You just saw some people who've stolen an umbrella from one of the bars in Central City.
Nah, don't try and palm it off. What's going on? What's going on here? This isn't your umbrella, is it?
No, we haven't seen it. We're just saying.
We haven't seen it.
What?
You haven't seen the brolly?
No. I haven't seen it.
Who took it from round the corner?
What comes
round the corner of the bar?
What?
Who took it from round the corner? Just lock him up, Matt.
The guy's inability to explain what happened could be due to drink.
So the three guys walking past on the other side of the road holding the umbrella. He asked us if we were missing an umbrella. We looked outside. I was just about to run after them and I saw you guys.
Alright, see which guy.
I didn't.
But cafe worker Julian Hines points out a witness who saw the thieves in action.
Can you go and just ask him for me? I'll just grab these guys' details. You guys got some ID on you? I just want to take some details off you, alright?
Yeah, but we'll take it back to the
Alright, and then it'll get returned.
And then it'll be
Get some ID?
No. We don't have anything to... No. We're not...
You've either got some ID on you, alright? You're going to come back to the station with me. So, you know, like there's an easy way and a hard way.
Yep.
Alright?
But we're not...
And you're better off doing it the easy way.
Yep. None of us have done anything wrong.
What's that?
None of us have done anything wrong.
Well, you guys have been seen taking an umbrella.
And we'll take it back now.
No, you're not taking it back right now.
We've been seen taking an umbrella.
Yep.
Alistair gets the lowdown on what happened from bar worker Ben McKinley.
Did you see what?
Yeah, all I saw was...
We do it now?
No, you just stay there, guys.
Just outside that boutique shop there.
Yep.
Three guys dragging the umbrella on the road.
All three of them?
Oh, two guys.
Which ones?
Fighting like a... One guy down there.
Yep.
I don't know which one of these two.
You don't know?
No. Right the other side, so...
Yep. Alright, hey, thanks. You're just down there, aren't you? Yep. Yeah, waiting for theft disorderly.
We're not thieves. We're not thieves.
Have we got? Yeah, he's been dragging it down the road here.
Yeah, I'll still get it.
Yep. Yes, he's been dragging it down the road.
Hey, not,
In the middle of the road,
I'm not
there's people.
just dragging it. All of us.
Just leave that down on the ground, mate. Right, no, that's all right. We'll get it returned. All right.
Yeah, we'll take it.
No, just put it down. Just put it down. All right. Yep. Let him go, or should be coming back with us. Well, I've explained to you, but you're not listening to me. You guys were seen with your friend here dragging the umbrella down the road, all right? But this umbrella is from a bar around the corner. Alrighty. Yeah, I do know the score, mate. All right, so we'll take this back. Thank you. Have a nice night, fellas. Yep. Through the door there.
Terry is taken to the station to get the matter sorted out. He was charged with theft and held in the cells overnight. When he appeared in court, he was found guilty and given diversion.
Watch out, Steno on.
I have no discretion.
Later that night, Constables Craig Bennett and Alistair Gold receive a call to check on a group of youths who are up to no good.
We've just received reports of some youths that are standing on top of cars out the back of the Ra Bar in Dunedin. They're climbing over all the vehicles, so we're just going to try and look for them, see what we can find.
When Craig and Alistair arrive at the scene, an informant points out the youths.
They've just gone into the church.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I'm from the Ra Bar. They'll go, you know where they hang out down there?
Can you ID any of them at all?
Oh, one's got a yellow jersey on. He's the smart mouth of the lot.
And if we go in that church, we'll get him. Right, we'll be in touch.
The teens have moved towards nearby church grounds, and when the police arrive, they meet Mark, who's no stranger to them.
Mystic, what a surprise. Would you like to step out of there, please, miss? So which ones were jumping on the cars?
What?
But just as police start to question the group, a stranger arrives on the scene.
Who are you, sir?
John.
John?
Smith.
John Smith.
And by the way, shouldn't you identify yourself before you ask me a question?
I'm completely within my rights to ask you a question, sir. All
You're
I
right,
did is...
but I'm not legally obliged to answer it honestly until you actually identified yourself as an officer of the law, including your badge number.
You're absolutely under no obligation at all to tell me your name.
After sorting out some of the finer legal points with Barry, Craig tries to get on with his job.
The yellow sweatshirt was identified as jumping on a car.
Bullshit.
Down in the car park. I'm not kidding you.
Bullshit, mate. Fuck off, I wasn't jumping on that fucking car. What car park's it?
I'm just
fucking yellow top on your fucking stall.
I'm just asking you, calmly, quietly, were you involved? You've said no.
I wasn't.
Okay, and that's all I'm after.
Well, let's go then. Come on.
Okay.
See you later.
So who's got the alcohol, apart from this gentleman?
No one, eh?
Craig gives Mark and his mates a warning, and after confiscating their beers, sends them on their way. Meanwhile, Alistair wants to know more about the mysterious Barry. He's carrying a bag of beer, and this part of the city is a liquor ban zone.
So I'm not allowed to carry it from a pub or a place of legal purchase to my own private residence.
Yeah, you can do. Yep.
Oh, good. Well,
no problems with that. Well, how come it's open?
It's not open.
The box is open. Is it not?
All of the cans are sealed, and in front of legal people I have done the legal thing.
Right.
I don't know who took that out while I wasn't there.
Right. So, you're in an alcohol banned area. You just purchased alcohol recently, and there's a few cans missing.
Yes, I don't know who took them. Possibly the same person who broke the windows and jumped up and down on the car.
Alistair's not sure that Barry's being entirely honest.
Where do you live?
So you've identified yourself as...
Where do you live? Straight, and you're heading there right now.
Indeed.
See you later.
Alistair gives Barry the benefit of the doubt and lets him continue on his way home. But a short time later, Barry and his bag of beer are back.
Because you're under arrest, you've got certain rights. All right, this way. You chucked your beer.
It's only open when it's at the ground, dude.
Yeah, whatever, all right. You're not obliged to say anything you can do, say maybe given evidence, all right? You've got the right to refrain from making a statement, you've got the right to consult and instruct the law without delay in private. And you'll be given the opportunity as soon as practicable. Hop in there, just put your seatbelt on, thank you. Put your seatbelt on there, mate. Would you like a $150 fine for not wearing your seatbelt?
Well, seeing as how we...
Put it on, mate, watch your elbow. Put your belt on, mate. You're looking a little prize prick at court, aren't you?
By the time they reach the station, Barry appears to have lost the use of his legs, and the police are in danger of losing their patience.
If you want to make an ass out of yourself in front of the TV, I suggest you stay there. If you don't want to do that, I think you should just get out of the car and walk up the steps before I actually have to drag you out of the car. Oh, get out of the car. Come on. Yeah, I don't really care about your glasses, mate. If
You are under arrest. Step out of the vehicle, sir. Right, I got to speak.
Hurry up, stand up.
Sir, stand up.
Come on.
Police escort the horizontal Barry into the station. He seems to prefer this method.
He refuses to walk, he'd like to be dragged. Alright, will you stand up now, sir? I'll give you a hand up. I'd rather be dragged. Anything in your jacket pockets that I need to know about?
Craig empties Barry's pockets and accounts for some of the missing beer cans.
Any sharp objects? Anything dangerous? Crushed cans of beer?
And you said you hadn't been drinking them tonight?
Not within the legal limits.
Would you like to hop into the holding cell?
No, I reckon we should drag you in.
We should drag you in again. We're not keen on dragging you everywhere. Sure you don't want to...
We're going to have to drag you into court as well, so you know, what's the problem?
We're going to have to drag you into court as well. Alright, well we'll try and gently place you in there.
Oh, whatever.
Come this way.
Just don't headbutt me into the wall again, you know.
Barry believes that continuing passive resistance is his best legal option.
Are you going to get up? No, you're not. Just drag. That's it. That's it. What should you do? And can you get his glasses off? And we'll see you later on. Have a good sleep.
Barry was charged with breaching the liquor ban and supplying minors. The charge of supplying was later dropped. In court, he was found guilty and ordered to pay a total in fines of $605. Next week on Police 10-7, Vanessa seeks comfort in the arms of the law.
So now required to accompany to the Papakura police station or other such place for the purpose of evidence or breath test, blood test or both.
A thief's escape from a moving police car doesn't go to plan.
Let me the fuck out of here. Yeah? You're not going anywhere, fella. I give up. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Ah!
A gang member is killed with a knife and a young man shot in retaliation.
We arrested 3 members in a car with a...
Tonight on Police 10-7, Vanessa seeks comfort in the arms of the law.
Or other such place for the purpose of evidence or breath test, blood test or both.
We follow a Whakatane homicide investigation after a gang member is killed with a knife and a young man shot in retaliation.
We arrested 3 members in a car with a sawn-off shotgun who are helping police with inquiries.
So tonight, a thief's escape from a moving police car doesn't go to plan.
Let me the fuck out of here. Yeah? You're not going anywhere, fella. I give up. I can see it.
It's Friday night, and South Auckland Constable Hamish Fordray is following a car that's being driven erratically. He decides to pull it over to check if the driver has been drinking.
How you going?
Alright.
That's good. You got a driver's license on you?
No.
You got a driver's license?
Not on me.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I got my
Yeah?
restricted.
Okay. You got some ID, something with a name on it?
Yeah.
The back seat is full of empty bottles, and the driver is very emotional.
I know I was driving a bit stupid on the back door.
What was that?
On my parents. I don't even want to start, sorry.
And Hamish knows he's met Vanessa before.
You got all your criminal matters cleared up?
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of like I'm doing PD and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting my shit together.
That's good. Because you're in that stolen car with, Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Remember me from that?
Yeah, no, I'm doing PD for it now. I finished PD today.
No, okay.
Yeah, I am getting my shit together, but I think I might have a warrant out for my arrest.
You might? Well,
So you better check up.
well, we will, don't worry.
Please don't say I have a warrant. I don't want to get locked up for the night. I gotta work tomorrow. Please don't ring my boss. Please don't ring my parents.
Why would we do that?
Don't ring my parents because this is the last time I got pulled up. You rang my parents.
Do we? How old are you?
23. I'm old enough.
We don't ring your parents in, do we? Hey,
They rang me when I was 22. They rang my parents.
all right.
Oh,
You anything
so
to drink
sorry.
tonight?
It's just a couple.
Couple. Okay. We'll do a quick check and get back to you, eh? Just wait there. Hysterical.
The check confirms that there are no outstanding warrants, but Hamish still has to find out if Vanessa's over the limit.
Good news is you don't have a warrant. Let's require you to go breast screening test without delay.
I'm gonna go over and I've got a suspended sentence. I'm gonna get a jail because of this. Oh my god. Because
You've done this before, eh?
I breached PD and I'm doing PD hard out now, but I'm under the influence and I'm
Just
gonna
blow in
fail.
here.
I'm gonna fail.
Just blow in here. Blow in there until I tell you to stop, alright? Deep breath. Okay, stop.
I'm gonna fail.
Oh, talk's good. Okay, see that? It says fail general. It says a failed general. Okay. So now required to accompany to the Papakura police station or other such place for the purpose of evidence or breath test, blood test or both. Do you understand that?
Can you take the keys out of my car?
Yeah, we'll take the keys out of your car. Just grab a seat in the back of my car, eh?
Before I take off, because that's why I jumped out. Take off.
Alright. Just put your seatbelt on for me. Yeah, just get the keys out and lock it up. What have you been drinking? And how many Steinies have you had to drink?
Like a box. No. 2? No.
Boxes?
Yeah, we just bought another one. Whether I drank that much, I don't know. You'll tell me, eh?
Well, we won't tell you how many you've had to drink, we'll just tell you.
You're gonna tell me how
What's your
I limit
breath limit is. Yeah.
At the station, Hamish reads Vanessa her rights.
Do you want to speak to a lawyer?
But she's already sure how this will all end.
Do you want to speak to?
I'm guilty.
Yeah.
It's no changing the
Well, we all
fact
know
that
that.
I'm guilty.
Yeah. Do you want to speak to a lawyer? Because it's your right. No? Okay.
They're gonna save me from getting out.
Okay. Stop.
Okay, this is the result of your evidential breath test. Okay, 689 micrograms of alcohol per litre of breath. That's a positive result. At this stage, she's been arrested for driving with excess breath alcohol because she's on a suspended sentence as well for other matters. So the chances are when she goes to court, she'll be remanded in custody on that sentence. She's just been taken through and they're about to process her now.
I'll give you that when we let you go in an hour or so. We'll just let you have a good sleep.
Because I've got to walk out to Rewe anyway, and I'm just going to go to Owie. Nah, okay, we'll wait till I'm sober.
Yeah, we'll wait till you're sober. Just for your own safety, I don't want you walking the streets this late. Sweet.
In court, Vanessa was convicted of driving with excess breath alcohol. She was disqualified from driving for 6 months and sentenced to 60 hours community service.
I've just been called to a shoplifting job up in Three Kings. Mel's tried to steal a few bottles of liquor. He's playing up apparently, so get there quick smart and see what the story is.
When Auckland constables Brendan Young and Adam Keno arrive, they find the drunken thief down a driveway. But by the way he's being treated by his captors, you'd hardly think he'd done any wrong.
This is our boy here, is it?
It's our boy. I just gave him a cigarette and a can of Woodstock. So
What'd you give him a can of Woodstock for?
I think there's a bit of charity still in the sky. So you're right.
So what was the story?
I just saw him and an old lady and a bottle of booze getting dragged. Well, the old lady was getting dragged out of the booze store with him and a bottle of booze. And then he ran across the road and the old lady was screaming, "Stop, stop, stop him." And I tried to stop him and he took a swing at me and then he ended up on the ground.
Oh, okay. What were you doing over the bottle store?
Well, you've heard the story, right?
Well, what I'm asking you what you did.
I did nothing, actually.
The denial is a futile move. Back at the liquor store, witnesses, security footage and the victim, Lisa, are telling police a very different story.
The man come and he come here and he picked that bottle from here and then he say, okay, I will grab these two, and he grab it and he start walking, and when he come here and I know before he's running, so when he come here and I come this side and I stop him and he pushed me with the bottle and hit me here. And then he pushing me and I was pushing him and I grabbed one bottle, another one he dropped there and the floor on there, and then he ran. When he ran and he fell down middle of the road.
Unable to dispute the video footage, Simon begins to change his tune.
Yep. Did you try to take some alcohol from the store?
I dropped it before I left the store.
But did you try to take some?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm under arrest.
I'll tell you at this stage, okay, you're not obliged to say anything. Anything you do say may be given as evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And by the time he's inside the police car, he's confessing to everything. And it seems a dare from a mate was what got him into trouble.
So had a bit of a hard night. My mates took me out the car and my mate ran in and told me to run in, but I didn't.
Sorry, what? Hey, I don't care what your friends dared you to do, okay? It was your decision to go in there. You made that choice. It was your choice to steal that bottle of bourbon or bottle of rum. So now you've got to pay the consequences for it, okay? So be a man and stand up to it.
Okay, so what am I being charged with?
Theft and assault.
Assault?
Because you punched the woman as she was trying to stop you from leaving.
I dispute that.
You can dispute it all you like, but there's plenty of witnesses in there. And at the end of the day, you've been drinking and you're probably drunk, you probably don't remember too much.
But Simon doesn't accept the consequences, and on the way back to the station, he decides the only way to get out of trouble is to escape from the moving police car, and then fight the police as they try to stop him.
Let me the fuck out of here. Yeah, you're not going anywhere, fella.
But this only leads to a dose of pepper spray and another charge of resisting arrest.
I give up. I can see it. Ah, I can
get your feet in the car. On the way back, he decided to play up in the back of the car, which was unfortunate, and so yeah, we had to restrain him for a little bit, and unfortunately for him, he got sprayed with OC spray. So we brought him back here, administered a bit of aftercare, made sure that he was all right. First time you've been sprayed, did you say? Yeah? Come on. Let's go. We'll take you through the processing. Now he's been charged not only with the original theft charge and assault charge, but with resisting and willful damage. Unlucky for him, I'm afraid.
In court, Simon was convicted on charges of theft, resisting police, willful damage and 2 counts of assault. He was sentenced to 3 months in prison. It's Tuesday morning and the people of Whakatane have woken to a town under siege. The previous night, a Black Power associate had been shot twice in the leg as he stood on his front doorstep. It was an act of retaliation for the murder of mongrel mob associate Tirangi Tate Carroll 2 days before.
Regardless of what happened out there last night, we're keeping focused with a homicide investigation. Inspector has got other staff looking after the other sides of what is developing.
For Detective Sergeant Ross Everest, the shooting's a side issue. His team's trying to find the people who stabbed Carroll to death after a brawl on Whakatane's main street.
We're working through the suspects that are outstanding. Matt's now back, so he can give you an update when we get to Matt on what happened in Rotorua today.
Matt McLeod's been interviewing a suspect who believes that Carroll was killed with his own knife.
This young guy, Tate, lifted up his shirt and had the knife stuck down the front of his pants, and he was showing like that, and so they were to and fro back and forth.
To prevent any more potential violence, armed offenders squads from around the region have been called in. Tony Jurison's in charge of this part of the operation.
Now tonight we're kicking off with the you guys coming here from Rotorua. We have the Rotorua AOS starting at 1900 hours to man a police roadblock at Taniatua. Late this evening at 1700 hours we arrested 3 members in a car with a sawn-off shotgun who are helping police with inquiries at the station at this moment. Today there was a tangi and a funeral up at Ruatoki. There are still a number of people at that marae and various residences up at Ruatoki. They have to come back through the roadblock if they choose to leave. They are to be stopped, searched and detained if any disclose any offences.
Detective Sergeant Dave Archibald is running the investigation into the revenge shooting of the Black Power associate.
Car pulled into his driveway about 9:30 last night and tooted. He came out onto his front doorstep and was basically shot at around about 6 times. 2 of the rounds hit him in the legs and he escaped over his back fence. The car that was involved in that was a silver car. It's about all we have so far. And soon after, a silver car had a bit of a dodgems game with a car containing Black Power members up Taniatua way. They basically rammed that. They basically sort of constantly rammed that car all around Taniatua and then rammed it off the road ultimately.
As night falls, police patrols intensify and officers encourage people to get off the streets.
What a red cap. Hey mate, how are you? All right? Good. Oh no, we're just out and about, keeping an eye on things just due to the current situation in the town. You local fellas?
By the next day, the investigation into the murder is well advanced. Detective Brett Watney's been talking to one of the Black Power members involved in the stabbing that killed Tirangi Tate Carroll.
He's confronted Tate twice down here, telling him to drop his knife. He said he was the only one that was chasing him. He was running next to him, and they come around the corner here, and he said from there on he was talking to Tate, kept telling him to drop his knife, and then they got to about the corner here, and he said that Tate dropped the knife in the gutter on the side of the road. He said he was the first one there. He said he's left them, he's seen them giving him a kicking, and then he said he yelled out to the others, cops, and then he bolted straight across here.
A walk through the crime scene with a Black Power suspect has left the question of who held the knife, and Crown Prosecutor Greg Hollister-Jones has asked Ross Everest to show him where it was found.
We got it at half tide, just down here, and just over you can see Stewie's footprint there still in the mud. Sitting just down on the edge of the rock there. Point down. That is 39 point something metres from the scene, Greg.
You see, I think his blood up here, although it's consistent, it's also consistent with being the knife possessor.
Oh yeah, I've got no doubts.
Yeah.
And he does not deny that. He can't answer it.
When it's put to him that he had the knife, he doesn't answer.
He can't answer it.
Finding out who had the knife would be crucial to the murder prosecution. But back at the scene of the retaliatory shooting, Detective Mark Deutschoff has made a chilling discovery.
This is the house that's behind the scene where the actual shooting took place. And as you know, there was a number of bullets were fired up the driveway. 2 of the bullets have come through the back of the shed, through the fence here. One of them has ended up coming into that shutter. It's whacked it and then actually bounced back out again to end up being lodged in this little garden. And of course we've now got that and we'll send it for analysis.
At Whakatane Station, Ross Everest has identified most of the Black Power associates connected to the fatal stabbing of Tirangi Tate Carroll.
The object of the focus now is to eliminate or brick in as many of the periphery as we can and leaving our main targets until later in the week.
And in the inquiry into the shooting that followed Carroll's death, there's been a major breakthrough. Mongrel mob member Laurie Dog Davis has been identified as the main suspect, and Maori liaison officer Senior Sergeant Wally Homaha has just come back from a meeting with the Ruatoki Valley community where Davis lives.
A lot of people up there are quite pissed off and angry at what's happened up there. The meeting was attended by Laurie Mad Dog's dad. The father is really pissed off about it. He wants to get him today and he's going to work hard. He knows the consequences of us going up into the valley looking for this fella. And the significant thing that he did say was, the police are after you, they know you did it. And he says to him, how did they know I did it? And he says, everybody knows you did it.
That's quite a significant development, a bit of a shift towards becoming a lot more positive with everyone we talk to. And so that the message is that it's just a matter of time. Everybody knows he's done it. We know he's done it.
Pressure from police is beginning to have a real impact, and officers are responding to any gang activity in the town.
What we're doing now is there's been a van load of mongrel mob, patch mongrel mob members and their associates that were causing some problems outside the court. This morning we've already had dealings with them, and in the last sort of 15 minutes they returned to the area after being warned not to be there and actually hurled abuse at our inspector. Some of the bully that we received is that one of the targets has actually been cruising around this area, which is a Black Power area, and the particular target is a mongrel mob member, and been calling out the window, seek hail, etc. And as you can see, the boys on the fence over there, straight in front of us there, they're members of the YBP, Young Black Power. We had major dealings with them yesterday. You can see out the front there, just looking for any bit of trouble. It's the Kawato pad there. A few people out the back. Pretty quiet though.
As dog handler Derek Orchard continues with his patrols, there's been a sighting of Laurie Davis in a nearby valley. But even as police draw near, Detective Andy Allen's aware that Davis could already know they're coming.
The entrance in there isn't covert, so I mean the drums will be beating around here. Plus with the 2 helicopters in the air, there's always that potential.
Davis managed to get away, although he left his girlfriend behind. But that night, he was caught and interviewed about the shooting.
Last night he freely admitted
that he was the driver of the car and admitted that he was the one that pulled the trigger.
Eventually, police identified all the suspects in the shooting. Warrants led to the recovery of a large number of firearms and a total of 5 arrests on charges of wounding with intent to do grievous bodily harm and possession of firearms. 2 people received 8 months in prison, 2 got 2 years, and the longest sentence was handed down to the trigger man, Laurie "Dog" Davis.
And on the most serious charge, you will be sentenced to 7.5 years imprisonment.
With other charges, Davis received a total of 8 years in prison. For Ross Everest, the investigation into the murder of Carol went on for another 2 weeks, and on the 21st day of the inquiry, he launched a series of raids around the area.
It's been a hard 3 weeks, and we're just doing the sweep, what we call a final sweep, re-interviewing people that were initially identified or interviewed at the scene. We've got down to 6, we believe, round by the body. And they're the ones that we're talking to today. Yes, I'm quietly confident a number will be charged today.
Good evening, I'll talk to you about this thing.
Matt McLeod went after David, one of the suspects that Ross Everest intended to arrest later that day.
All we want is the truth, you know? All we want is the truth, okay?
Yeah, I told you all I knew it.
Yeah, I know what you told me, that you weren't involved and you weren't, but we've spoken to heaps of people and they'll put your lot in it, and I want to get your side of the story and the proper truth now, okay? No bullshit, all right?
David was one of 5 Black Power members who were eventually acquitted on murder and manslaughter charges. 10 people pleaded guilty to a variety of lesser charges, including disorder and serious assault on Tirangi Tate Carroll and Laurie Davis. They received varying sentences, with the maximum being 2 years imprisonment. Next week on Police 10-7, South Auckland officers arm up after reports a man's threatened his wife with deadly weapons.
He's now outside the house with a shotgun and a machete.
Oh, bro!
Constable Salilo Levi smells something he shouldn't.
Because I can smell dope in here, okay, I'm invoking section 18.2 and 18.3 of the Misuse of Drugs Act 1975.
And Bob digs himself into a heap of trouble with his mouth.
I'm trying to break it up. Did the blood happen when you punched the guy in the nose? Or?
Oh, I don't know.
Husband was out the street with a firearm. We do not have an address that that female has come from. Line now no longer open.
South Auckland constables Kerry Gray and Anton Maisie are on routine patrol when they're called to help at a domestic incident that spiralled out of control.
VRB was on the way to Cowie for a domestic incident.
Kerry and Anton are soon at the safe assembly point, where other units have already arrived and are strapping on Glock pistols.
All units in the area just had a call from advisors her husband out the street with a shotgun and a machete. 41 years old.
Although they're 2 streets away from the suspect, the situation is still very confused. And with reports of weapons, all of the officers need to be armed.
What's going on, mate?
It's been 2 calls so far. He's outside the house. Apparently there's been a domestic incident. He's now outside the house with a shotgun and a machete. And another call's come in that he's outside with a firearm. So he's on the street at the moment.
With light fading, the officers have little time to waste. An armed suspect confronting armed police in near darkness is a recipe for potential tragedy.
No, that's all right. Where's the
And before they go any closer, the officers must be protected with bulletproof vests. One officer with a rifle and an armed dog handler moved toward the suspect's house, with Eagle relaying vital information on any movements at the address. Senior Sergeant Ian Brighty has arrived to take charge of the operation. He's directing a CIB officer to command a small team who will set up in the most forward position near the suspect's house once the other officers have reported back.
You will, but I don't expect it. But
You go down there, just see what you see.
How are you? Can we just have everyone inside? Oh, there's a guy around the corner with a firearm.
But before that happens, Anton helps to clear the street of bystanders who may be in danger if the suspect moves this way.
He's just got a shotgun.
Senior Sergeant Brighty hears from the forward unit that it's safe for other officers to proceed, so the rest of the team move to establish a new safe zone nearer the house.
Our main goal thing now is to clear that address.
As they arrive, an officer from the forward unit appears, escorting a woman away from the area of the alleged offender's house. It's soon apparent that this is Trish, who phoned in the complaint. As Kerry and another officer move toward the house, Anton tries to find out from Trish what type of weapon her partner has.
One barrel? No, it's 2 barrels. And you put red bullets in it. These big round things.
He keeps that gun in his house.
He got given it because he's a drug dealer. Like I tried to say to the Manukau police when he beat me up. Me and my husband have had a fallout and now it's time to be a gun war. And I'm the sort of lady that ain't gonna stand to no gun war.
Anton's received a call from the officers at the house. They've gone in with dogs and need backup. This is James, the alleged gunman, Trish's partner. He's been subdued by police dog Stone after refusing to lie down when first ordered to by the police. This was essential, as in the near dark street, it was impossible for the officers to see if he still had his weapon. A search of James reveals he's not carrying any weapons, so other officers are questioning his friends to find out if they've been hidden. James is arrested for obstructing the police and is taken away for further questioning.
One male has been taken away as a suspect at this stage. We'll proceed to look around the area for any indication of a firearm.
A thorough search of the section and surroundings reveals nothing.
Some torches.
Where is it?
Probably a stool to get up.
In the roof. Okay.
But Trish says that James may have hidden the shotgun in the ceiling of the house.
Check the roof.
No, there's a shitload of cobwebs up here, nothing's been disturbed.
Okay, come on down.
Too big to hide, right?
Okay.
Okay, come on, guys.
Your dog, or can someone here look after the dog?
Oh no, I'll just put her at the back, mate.
Yeah,
That's when you guys all ran out and said, put your hands down, lie down on the concrete. That's why he came out.
As they leave the house, a witness claims that there were no weapons or problems until the police arrived.
What sort of gun was it?
They got a shotgun. And it's a sawn-off, and it's got a silencer on it. They got a 38, 2 38s, and they got these 2 little guns.
What was the one you pointed at? Was that the shotgun?
The shotgun, because it went chick-chick. And he goes, bitch, if you move, but I was too quick for him. And the bullet missed me.
Trish's story is starting to look like it's full of holes.
What?
All we need out of you is the truth, okay?
Well, it is the truth. I had enough, mate. Fuck, he got out the last time, man, when he got arrested like this. He got out full machete, using a machete on me.
Trish has suddenly switched focus from today's events to claiming James has assaulted her previously and is out on bail for that charge.
He is not allowed to associate with me, and he's been associating with me. You know, it's not nice when a woman gets beaten up all the time, put on a chair. Let's have a beating ball today. I've had enough, man.
And by the time they reach the station, Trish has also had enough of talking to the police.
I ain't coming, man. Sure. I'm going home, alright? I'm going to walk back out the gate.
You're not going to have
I
anything to do
don't
with
care.
it. We just want the truth, okay?
Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Disorderly. Okay, and are you going to tell us what happened?
I don't know nothing. Alright, like I said to you in the interview room, I don't know nothing. You said
So you're going to go back? You're going to go back with me to the interview room?
I'm going home. I ain't saying nothing.
Okay. You're under arrest for disorderly behaviour, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go back into the interview room. You have the right to refrain from making a statement. You have the right to consult and instruct a lawyer without delay and in private. You're given those rights as soon as practical. You understand all those rights? There are some pretty serious allegations going on.
He's gonna kill me if you just keep harassing me.
You're not telling us what's going on though. How can we do anything if you're not going to tell us
I
anything?
don't know, go and ask them. They know everything.
Well, I'm asking you. We need your side of the story. But we want the truth, okay? This is a story. We've got witnesses that say other things, okay? All the witnesses say the opposite to what you're saying. And then, well, basically you really haven't said anything.
They're all his customers.
You
all
haven't...
his drug customers. When you fucking take a blood test of that cunt down there,
Okay.
you'll see it.
First of all, mind your language. Second, your story is completely... It's out there, eh? It's... The description of the gun, I don't know where you got that from. There was no firearm found there at all.
You ain't fucking Johnny or shit cunt.
Mind your
You
language.
ain't cunt, I'm gonna get my brother to kick your fucking ass, you ugly cunt.
While the officers leave Trish to think about her story, James is next door, maintaining his innocence.
She was the one that got the cops on me. But I never done nothing, man. You know, we have our differences, but this is going too far now. She's stalking me now. I want to get away, but I can't. See? I can't away. See? Can't away, man. I can't get away, man. I didn't have a gun.
James also says he's been treated unfairly by the police.
And they sit their dog on me, man. Even before I was already down, man. They sit their dog on me, man. Dog bit me over there and dog bit me over there, man. Fucking assholes.
But Trish's report that James had a gun meant police had to subdue him when he resisted arrest. While a doctor treats his wounds, the police conclude that Trish made the shotgun story up. They decide to move her to Papakura, which has proper holding cells.
The original statement that she gave we found to be false, but because of the time we've wasted and everything else, with police resources and so forth, we've charged her with making a false complaint.
Finally, Trish is led away to sober up, although still claiming her story is true.
I had a gun held to my head and there was no weapon found when the police arrived, and now they think I'm lying. So I've been arrested for... What have I been arrested for, officer? Do you know?
Making a false statement.
Making a false statement.
Later in court, Trish pleaded guilty to making a false statement and she received 12 months supervision. The charge of obstruction against James was eventually withdrawn.
Charlie Bravo Yankee.
It's late on Friday night and Rotorua constables Salilo Levi and Chris Nen are stopping a driver for a routine check.
Oh, bro, what's your name?
Salilo smells a familiar scent and suspects Phil and his mate have recently been smoking an illegal Class C drug.
Chris, Section 18. Because I can smell dope in here, okay, I'm invoking Section 18.2 and 18.3 of the Misuse of Drugs Act 1975. Okay, so what that means, it allows police to have a look through the car and on your persons if you got any dope on you. You understand that? Okay. Now, have you got any dope on you? Yeah. You have. How much have you got?
Oh, just a little bit of a bullet.
Okay, just place that up here. Okay, what else?
Oh, that's it.
Is that it? Hey!
Just a bullet.
Oh, okay. Salilo's inclined to believe Phil's claim that the remains of the bullet are all they've got. But the officers won't know if the guys are telling the truth until they've been searched.
Any pockets in these ones?
Oh, no,
these trousers?
Just, that back one.
Just the back one. Okay. So far it's just owned up to this bullet here.
With the search revealing nothing more, it's time for Salilo to wrap up the scene.
Got a bullet there, looks like it's been used. Appreciate your honesty there. Okay, like I said, it's a warning, okay? It's a small amount, okay? But I can't let you drive, you understand that? Because you'll be under the influence of drugs, okay? So if you want your keys, someone to pick up the car, they've got to be sober and with a full license, okay? So I'll get you guys to lock up your car.
For Phil and his friend, honesty's proven to be the best policy.
So we just have to get someone with a license over
Yeah, that's right. Sweet. Okay.
And as the lucky smokers head home, the officers are off on an urgent job.
We're off to disorder at a tavern in out at Pukehangi. Sounds like gang related, and about 5 offenders or so. We've still got informant on the line. Keep information coming should they leave on foot or by car.
Taking the male offenders, one in a white tee.
Any information about weapons used or bottles being thrown?
No weapons.
At the scene there are no weapons, but there's plenty of noise.
Fuck you and your ass.
Salilo takes one of the scrappers, William, aside.
Come on, have a call that all with me, bro. So what's the do with the missiles there? Okay.
But William hardly starts his story when Bob steps in.
They always got the story, boss.
One guy there come up and fucking told him he's just a fucking boy, and then they started.
Yeah.
And he got thrown out by the
Don't
bouncer,
ask me.
fucking Manly, and then everyone came out and attacked him.
And what happened to you, bro? You got a bit of blood on you.
Oh, I don't know, boss. Not even off me, it's someone else's. I just...
Bob claims that when the fight broke out, he was merely an innocent bystander.
He's all good. I mean, he was having a good time, and all I saw was this guy come up to him, and the bouncers threw them all out.
Yeah.
And then that's when I think the way it started was outside there.
Okay.
Yeah, and he just didn't. I think he just didn't like it getting kicked out with his missus and that's in there.
Oh, okay.
Because him and his missus been arguing out here, but.
So that's missus there. Okay. But have you got any injuries yourself?
No. No.
But Salilo suspects Bob may have been more involved in the fight than he claims.
I just have to advise you of your rights, okay? Because I'm just going to question you further about some other matters.
As William is arrested for disorderly behaviour and taken away, Bob's story starts to change. Now he's the peacemaker.
I broke these two up, this guy and there somewhere, one of those fellas there.
Yeah.
He come in and called him my boy. They were fighting. I broke them up. I pushed both of them away.
Yeah.
And when I went to go thing, he actually swung at me.
Oh, okay.
This guy here. So I sort of pushed up my guard and got him in the nose.
Oh, okay.
And this is the guy here.
Having started, Bob can't seem to stop his explanation, in which William's partner is also blameless.
His missus was in the middle of the turn. She was getting fucking hammered.
By who?
Oh, you know, the flying punches. When at the time she's trying to stop her man from fighting, and and then the punches were just flying in, and everyone was getting. Us, he was there. He knows that I was trying to break it up.
Okay.
I was being so. Hey, I've been doing my job, bro. I was trying to back you up and get them out of there.
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Have you finished all your court hearings, appearances, and that sort of thing?
Theft charge, and that's all I got. I mean, I haven't done a crime in the last 5 years, so it's looking good.
Yeah. Basically, there was an incident inside the bar here. Okay. The bouncers looked to remove this guy here because he was getting all loud and what have you. There was a tussle between the bouncer and him and this fella here.
He was keen on it, but the bouncer said, no, come back tomorrow, see me when you're straight.
Okay.
And I was trying to help him. I was pulling the boy away, pushing away and saying, no, he's alright, he's drunk, boss. No, don't worry about it, because this guy, his name's I know him.
Okay. But and the other fella?
Yeah, they started first.
They started first. Now, were they fighting?
Yeah, they were fighting. And I went to go for them. I actually had to come in and pull both of them apart. And when I went to pull, they were both swinging, and I went to put my hands out and got them.
But according to the witnesses Constable Mihi Amo has spoken to, Bob started the whole thing.
What's happened is he has actually punched someone in the nose in there for no reason at all. So he's just come up, smashed a guy in the nose, and they both wanted to fight him outside. Yeah. And he wouldn't, he just sat down in the bar because everyone sort of jumped in and said, stay, you know.
Oh, okay.
So he can go in for
for common assault, yeah. From what telling me is that they were actually fighting inside and he was trying to break them up, what have you. And then, he tried to pull them apart and that's where he inadvertently punched the guy in the face.
Oh, okay, no, because we've got a couple of witnesses saying the same story as the victim.
I still have to question you back at the station, okay? Because from what some other people are telling me,
Well, at the end of
is
the day, I
a
mean,
totally
you can come up and ask
different
the
story.
bouncer. I mean,
Well, that's why my partner there is speaking with the bouncer
you
now.
confirmed that I was trying to help him. I wasn't trying to do nothing.
When I first asked you, about the blood, you didn't quite know where it came from. And
no, at the end of the day, I didn't really cause shit. I've got enough problems of my own.
So did the blood happen when you punched a guy in the nose? Or?
Oh, I don't know. At the end of the day, fuck, I just seen his nose bleeding. Boom, they're saying it was me, but at the end of the day, fuck, he was already bleeding when I hit him.
Yeah.
And I never even hit him, I just went to fucking push him away and fucking he did the old fucking flew back in.
No, okay.
Yeah, bro, he was trying to fly at me. I mean, he flew at him first.
Okay.
This old guy here, the old fella, he could be in his old ways. Fucking, he tried to fly at my...
Okay, so he tried to fly at you, but you...
Well, I had to try to sort of hold them back like this.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean...
And you probably knocked him in the face there?
Right in front of me.
Just holding out with the fist in
the
there?
missus was right in front of me. I didn't know what the fuck I was trying to do.
Yeah.
He knows I was trying to fucking help him out.
Yeah.
And break the situation up. I mean, all I wanted to do was get the guys out of here.
William's partner Rose has been trespassed from the pub and let go with a warning.
I mean, I know the story, man. He was there. He actually broke it all up. It was me and the guy.
But just as Bob's arrested for assault, she arrives back on the scene.
I was trying to break it up, babe. Cheer brother.
What's that?
Oh, I'm getting handcuffed too because I'm getting charged for when I went to jump in the middle and break it all up. I'm getting charged for assaulting him now. But he was attacking me. So I don't see why he's not fucking even...
Now Rose wants to get her version of events across. Like Bob, once she starts, she won't stop.
No. Bro, did you not see what happened on site, bro? They come in there, fucking lying, baby. You've been trespassed from here, so move on. I don't care. You've been trespassed.
I'm getting arrested for fuck all, bro. They're saying I try to break it up and then I try to fucking assault them.
You will be arrested for trespass. Can I not ask you? I haven't asked you to leave. We've already spoken about it, and we've got several...
Bob's finally realised that it's all turned a bit serious, but he still thinks he's got one more chance to prove his innocence.
I need a subpoena your video camera, brother. Your videotape.
You've been asked to leave. If you want to carry this on, given your warning, asked to leave.
Oh, they're not in the lounge bar. Oh, fuck, bro. I'm just sitting on fucking what everyone says then. Bro, I need you as to tell them, these cops, that I was trying to break it up, bro. I was trying to break it up, eh?
Speak the manager?
Yeah, bro, and he was right there, and I was helping him trying to break it up, and then the guy attacked me.
Hey, I hear. Yeah.
Okay. We'll see you later, right?
Back at the station, Bob and William are reunited and put in the cells while Salilo prepares the paperwork.
Close the door behind you.
Despite Bob's efforts to talk his way out of trouble, he's still going to appear in court.
Just charged him with assault on the fellow inside the bar back there. Yeah. From what I gather, it was just a one punch to the face, and a bit of blood was splattered. Yeah. He's admitted to the fact, so quite happy with that.
Bob failed to turn up in court the next Friday and was re-arrested the following week.
Not guilty all the way.
In court, he was convicted and given 120 hours community service. His mate, William, was convicted and ordered to pay a fine and court costs of $330 plus $1,350 in reparation for the door he'd damaged in the bar. Next week on Police 10-7, a brawl breaks out in Palmerston North.
Yeah. This can't come up.
But Jed isn't happy with Constable Denby's help.
Of course they fucking knew him, man. What are you on, pee or something?
An Auckland smash and grab raid leaves Sam with a major dilemma.
We know there's 4 of yous, okay? All right? So unless you want to go down for all 7, I suggest you start telling the truth.
And a man about to lose his car